Hi, my name is Mac, and this is my final tech talk for society and mass media on a few takeaways that I've had from this class. Um, I'm really glad that I took this class. First off, I feel like it's really made me take a closer look at the world around me and just how much of it is shaped by things that I never really took the time to think about. I hadn't really taken the time in my life to really think about, okay, like what is media? What does that mean? What does it do? And, I just thought, oh, it's just like the news is the media. But it's way more than that. And it's been around shaping our society for so much longer than that. Like, I didn't really think about how books were media. I think the thing that really made this stand out to me was when we did the challenge of not using media for a day. And it was then that I realized just how hard it is to avoid media, because anything that communicates any sort of information or idea to us is pretty much media. So it was nice to get this definition of what media is and just how much it's around us all the time. And I didn't really think about how it shapes our perception of the world before taking this class. Like, I would just go and open my phone, get on social media, and I didn't really think about how seeing all these people's falsified lives kind of changes what you expect you need to be, or affects your mental health and makes you think, oh, this person's doing all this all the time. I'm boring, I need to do this. But you don't really think about how doctored all these posts are and how everyone's trying to keep up this appearance and just do what they can to gain followers. And so it really made me inspect my relationship with social media and how that affects the world around me. As of recently, I've actually tried to take a pretty big break from social media because with studying media and all this, it just became really overwhelming, and I was just tired of seeing all the fake lives that make you feel like you need to be a certain way, and just this bombardment of information. And another thing that really struck me with this course was how media just really tries to alter your perception of the world in general. And every media outlet has its own agenda. Advertisers want to push products on you. And it's not always in your best interest. It's in their best interest for the most part. So I kind of came to realize that mass media all have their own agenda, and they all want you to think or buy certain things or act a certain way. And it's a lot harder to get down to the truth with media than I thought it was. I've seen that social media is actually much more powerful than I thought in spreading information and getting down to the truth. And even though people can fragment news on it and still serve their own biases, I've seen that social media really is like the people's media in a sense, and there's much less corporate interference, and it's just the way people really get to each other. So I think I've been able to see why that's so powerful among the younger generation. And I'm especially grateful that we were taking this class during the time of the George Floyd protests, because we were able to really go in depth on how this is affecting the world and how this social media has acted as a powerful tool to push the truth and give a voice to people who wouldn't normally have a voice, because mass media has their own agenda for corporate reasons. So yeah, I'm really glad I took this class. It's made me want to further inspect the sources I get my media from, the stories I hear, what actually counts as media, and to not just take everything at face value, because there's always so much more to it. So it's inspired me to do a lot more research, and I'm really grateful I took it.